Alright boys, before I start this, if you're new here, you're probably wondering, bro, this guy has 5 FPS, 1 FPS, what a loser. You're hurting my eyes. I don't blame you, to be honest. Sometimes watching my videos, it honestly just hurts. But this will be the last of the horrible quality videos. Now, I'm not talking about the quality, because, the quality is just amazing. I'm talking about the FPS. So, this will be my last video with trash FPS. It's been a journey because, I don't know, I have trash FPS and all I do is stand here and talk, but it's pretty cool because, guys, we're getting a $100 gaming PC. Yes, I said it, $100. We're going to be getting at least over 30 FPS in my videos now. So, it's going to be much higher quality. No, I'm just kidding. I'm getting a $1,000 PC. If you want to know the parts, you can. I didn't buy a pre-built because my dad forced me not to, which was probably a good idea. But Microsoft still scammed me out of $100 for getting their software and everything, which was kind of weird. But yeah, I'm getting a $1,000 PC, so I should be getting over at least 60. I'm not sure how good it's going to perform because this is literally my first gaming PC. So it's going to be lit, and my quality will be both good, because I have good content, you know, and plus my FPS is going to be way better, and it'll be better guides, even though they're already top quality, but better guides, maybe do some Bed Wars, Sky Wars, dungeons, maybe streams, and, other games, maybe Fortnite, no, just kidding, but, I'm not sure if it can handle cool math games yet. I haven't really tested it, but hopefully I can average over 30 FPS on cool math games, because, you know, it's just too fun. Alright, but yeah, enjoy the video, and peace. Alright guys, so in this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to invest. So, if you're looking to make some easy money without grinding Z-LUTs for like hours on end, which I actually got a summoning eye, which is pretty cool. But, if you're looking just make some easy money without really having to do anything, then investing is definitely the way to go. I've done quite a bit of investing now, and I've lost and like gained money, but mostly lost. But now I realize kind of what to do to invest, and I've picked up some tips and tricks. So in this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys investing. So starting off with some bad things to do. So let's take summoning rings for example. Now when they came out, they were super overpowered. Everybody wanted them. And the first problem here is don't invest like all these newer items. Currently summoning rings are going for 10 mil and they're like a minus profit now. But yeah, when they came out, they're from 26 to 23 mil, and they were kind of ranging from that. So one time they went down to 20 mil, and I decided to get it. Now there's two problems here. One, you'll see that the gap from getting a summoning ring in the chest and from the price of that you buy them, it's a 10 mil gap, so there's a giant room for it to actually keep going down. Now, I said the average was like 23 to 26 mil. Now, if it went below that, it's just going to keep going down, or usually. That's because, like, everybody bought their summoning ring. They don't really need them anymore, and a bunch of people are playing dungeons, so everybody's buying them. So it's just, once it goes below the average, usually it's going to go down. Now, sometimes it's going to go up, but just for the sake of, like, all your money, I don't recommend investing at this point. So make sure to be careful when investing in newer items. Now, some tips is you want to make sure that gap is, like, either super low or it's going to go up. So take griffin feathers, for example. Griffin feathers only come from the event, so eventually they're probably going to go up. Now, I don't recommend this. Well, if you want to, you can, but it might take a while and it's not going to be the best. But you know these can't go any lower unless, like, a bunch of people invested and they sell it, like, right after. So for things like shell mitts, the items from the Slayer boss during Atrox was out, those are all items that, like, won't really go down anymore, and you'll know. Also is checking. So if you're investing in the drops, you want to check the before and the event happens. So say they're at like 300k, and then while the event is like it's 100k, then you know, okay, it's gonna at least go a little higher than that. But yeah, that's some tips and some things not to do. Now there's two main ways to actually invest. Now the first one is drops during the event, like a mayor's and a giant game update, or all the new mayors. Take Atrox for example. At 9 out of the 10 people are have now an excuse to actually do slayers, so they're all gonna start doing slayers, and you can probably guess what happens to the drops. They all just decrease, and almost every drop from a slayer is gonna be good to invest in. There's some better than others, and what I found was crit 6 bucks. So before I was looking at them, they're like what, 300, 400k. At one point they were even 500k, and I got one from just a drop, and yeah, they're going for a whole 400k. I got one in the drop. I was like, oh, cool. I got a crit 6 bucks. I can probably sell this for 200k. This is during the Slayer event. I was like, oh my god, they're 50k. So then I decided to invest. I invested in around 30 to 40 of them, and surely enough, after the event, they rose to like 350k or so. I sold all mine and I tripled my profit, making like 5 mil. Also, overfluxes work, or overflux capacitors. That's what I looked at. And I was too scared because I was like, oh, they're 30 mil. Is it going to go back up? Because I didn't really check before that. But of course, it went up back up 10 mil. So I would have made like 10 mil off each. But basically, any of the drops, now you need to make sure they're like people actually need them. Crit 6 bucks, really good enchant that a lot of people use, so that's obviously gonna be better for investing. But yeah, that's kind of the drops. Also like I think Dungeons Mayor's out right now. I think that might also work, and also Griffin event, that's pretty big. Like Crown of Greed, I'm guessing that's gonna go up. You might want to invest in a couple of those. Because this again is super needed. Like for drags, it's the new best item, and so yeah, it might actually be good to invest in these. I might do a couple because they're just so good, and they're just especially good because I invested in Shellmets, which was decent idea. The problem is you're kind of expensive for what they do, and not as many people are going to be buying them. Plus, there's 5 pages of just pure Shellmets, so they might not be good to invest, and it'll probably take a longer time for them to actually go higher in price. But yeah, that's kind of the drops. All these mayors allow people, the majority of people, to do one thing, and so that's when you want to invest in the drops. Now the next way is in preparing, kinda investing slash preparing. Giant updates, or even the mayors again. They come out and everybody just starts getting stuff. So we can take dungeons for example. All these videos said best mage setup is wise with blah blah blah. Now I was thinking, oh, people are already gonna buy it. The price it's at right now is gonna stay because people are probably already have it set up. But I was wrong, of course, because people just like to buy it last minute. I don't really know why, but people just buy it last minute, and then it actually 10 tippled in price. I do not, what, 10, well, it just grew really high in price. Basically, it was at 100k, then it was at a mil, and that's for a piece of the armor. So it just jumped crazy. So you just, if you see some how to prepare thing and it's like some big update and everybody's looking at it, you might just want to invest in a couple of those. Mayors also work. Like Griffin gold rises in price a bunch, so you can also invest in bazaar items. For some reason, even though dungeons is 20% off, recon bobs are still pretty high. But yeah, you can also invest in gold. You know, this always rises in price when Griffin comes out, since everybody starts doing it, and gold is like essential. So gold's gonna rise in price like a bunch to like 400, 500k. So you can also invest in gold blocks and stuff like that, but you probably already know that. But yeah, just giant game updates or just regular mayors that a lot of people need. In preparing / investing will be the way to go. But anyways, yeah, that's my quick investing guide. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments, and peace.